Today we're going to be taking a detailed look at the LEGO Nightmare Before Christmas set, and we'll also be placing it on the shelves with all of the other Disney sets as well. This one has 2,193 pieces. It's going to retail for $200 US starting on September 3rd here in 2024. I think this set has been long awaited. There's been a lot of people that want this set because this is a famous film. Do you watch it during Christmas or Halloween? Personally, I watch it during Halloween. It's directed by Tim Burton. Very, very cool. This set comes with some very interesting pieces, some unique building techniques, and some really cool minifigures. Interesting pieces. Well, there's actually a new element, and that is the moon behind Spiral Hill and Jack and Sally there. That is an actual LEGO element, so it's pretty neat. Let's have a look. Big shout out to LEGO for providing this set early to reveal and review. I appreciate it as always. We're going to start this review with the 8 minifigures that you get. We've got the brick-built mayor. Look at those 2 cone elements that are printed. Love this one here with the Black Widow and also the mayor badge, like as his body. And his head piece is actually printed on both sides, so you can change up his facial expression as well. You can just rotate it around like that. And he comes with some pretty cool accessories and a nice looking hat. Next up, we've got Jack Skellington. He has the tall legs. We've seen that with the Avatar minifigures and also with the older Woody minifigure as well. He's got some nice detailing such as the cape on the back there and the large bow tie, and then of course his skeleton face. We also have Sally. Love the print detailing on Sally's torso and legs. She will have an alternate face as well. We'll check that out in one moment. Then there is Zero, which of course is Jack Skellington's dog. Lock, Shock, and Barrel, the kids that are up to no good. Love the print detailing on their face. Beyond that, their torsos and legs are pretty plain other than Barrel's. And then we have Santa Claus right here as well. And he can be kidnapped by Lock, Shock, and Barrel, and he can be put into the walking bathtub. So this is a pretty cool accessory that you can pair up with the minifigures there. You can see the skeleton legs that are held in place by those modified 1x1s. So you can have the bathtub in a walking action pose, which is pretty neat. Here's the minifigures turned around with their head decoration removed, so you can see their alternate faces and also the back print detailing on Santa Claus. Zero is made from that rubberized material, and I love the little bumpkin on his nose, very well detailed. In general, I like the minifigures that are in this set. They're fantastic. Maybe we're missing some print detailing on Lock, Shock, and Barrel, and maybe we're missing 2 additional minifigures. That would be Dr. Finkelstein and also Oogie Boogie. Of course, they could make so many minifigures with this set. We got 8, which I think is pretty good, but maybe the addition of those 2 would make it even better than it already is. The set is divided into 3 different sections. In the center, we have Jack Skellington's house. On the left, we have Spiral Hill with the moon behind. And then on the right, we have the Halloween City Hall. The 3 sections can be connected or disconnected with the use of the bar and clip elements on either side. And you can build this family style as each module comes with its own instruction manual. Even though you build Spiral Hill last, I'm going to start with it. We've got some pumpkin detail, a pathway with some circular tiles and some orange flowers. The base foundation is black and dark gray with some curved plates. And then we've got some sand blue tile laid down there. You can see Zero's doghouse and all sorts of tombstones. This one says RIP, then Henbane. This one also says RIP, Witch Hazel, and then one more back there against Spiral Hill, which says Deadly Nightshade. There's some nice added detail just to give the model some depth. And we have the beautiful Spiral Hill right here, which is built using some studs not on top techniques or snot. And you can see this new element behind it, which is super cool. It's like it's not paper. I don't know what it is. It's like almost plasticky. It's a really cool element. Just provides us like a nice backdrop. I think it's just perfect for display reasons. The spiral on the hill is really well constructed. I love that. Then of course you've got 4 studs up top here, so you can position Jack and Sally just like that there. Some nice added detail in front of it as well. And if I spin it around, you can see there's some more detail on the back side here, such as the skull, spider, pumpkin, and that's just below the arch there. And then you can see some of the part usage there that was used to create the really unique shape of the spiral hill. This is just a must-have for a Nightmare Before Christmas set, and I think it was pretty much done to perfection. Of course, you could up the scale of it. Like, this isn't the right scale for the minifigures, I don't think, but I think it just pairs up nicely with the other pieces of this set. With that said, it would be really cool to see an upscaled version of that build. Somebody do it. Next up, we have the Halloween City Hall. I've positioned the mayor like that. He's just hanging out by the hexagon-shaped fountain, which has the neon trans green elements within. Very cool. The nice decoration above, and I just love the shape of it. Really well constructed there. There's like this black dead tree right beside the City Hall. The City Hall is such a cool build. I just love these like pillars that support the roof. They can actually move. Some Technic elements were used to create that. And then there's the fabric there with the jack-o'-lantern in the middle, and also the countdown to Christmas. You can see it's 35 days to Christmas. There's the bone below that, and also the spiderweb clock above that. This door does open, but it just collides with something within, so it's not the best play function, but I love how the door is framed. Like, look at the unique shape. You've got some masonry bricks in there and also some slopes to give it like that odd cutout. And the stairs below are really well done with those modified 1x pieces there, the 1x2 pieces with the slides. And then there's some interesting shapes on the left and right side of those stairs as well. And then the grounds, once again, is a black foundation with the dark bluish gray, and then there's some miscellaneous pieces scattered about. And I really like these pumpkins here. They're like the dark orange color. I don't know if I've ever seen them in the dark orange color before. Just looks really good. And you can see the walls are at that interesting angle there, and they match up with the framework, which is done with the inverted slopes. And the walls are angled just using some of those connector elements that hinge. So yeah, really nice, tiny build here. It's relatively small, but I feel like it's a good display size, just like everything in this set. Both structures in this build can be accessed. For example, we can remove this roof right here. I love this roof panel. You've got the cheese slopes on the side. These are like brackets. You've got some 2x3 and 2x2 tiles. Just looks really good. And then there's an orange piece on the back, which I think sort of represents Halloween. And that actually latches into this modified 1x4 piece there. And I can take this one off the other side as well. Of course, the slopes match up with the pitch of the roof. And within, we've got some Christmas decorations because, of course, you can change this to Christmas theme as well. So there's a wreath within, and then just a few other things like the stocking there and like a little toy. So it's funny that we got some Christmas decorations mixed in there with a skull and a spider. Additionally, for ease of access, we could also remove this roof just like that, so you can more easily view the interior details. The accessibility is framed using some of those odd shaped plates there, and you can see I've positioned Jack Skellington inside. That's because there's a mini build that's designed for him to give his speech. Let's take a little podium, and then there's some bench detail within as well, some flames on those whip elements, and then there's a couple stickers, one on either side as well on the shield pieces. And you can sort of look inside right there. That's where the other point of attachment for that angled wall is, using one of those like ratchet connectors. And then underneath, if you look under this arch here, there's a Christmas decoration, spider, and skeleton. Last but not least, we've got Jack Skellington's house with the gate. Just beyond the gate, there's some nice tile work. And look at that staircase leading up to the front door. It's pretty cool. It's got the eye detail, like the sticker detail in the front door as well. And then on either side of the gate, there is this really nice curved wall, which is built using hinge plates, some masonry brick, and also some 1x1 studs, and some nougat color detail in there as well. We've got this reddish brown tree with the orange leaves. I love this staircase. Also, just the angled bar elements that are used there, and the angles on this wall as well, with the brown windows on the side. And then within the interior, you can see his Christmas tree there. And then within, we have his formula on the chalkboard, his formula for Christmas. Some other added details, such as a picture of himself on the easel as Santa Claus, a bookshelf, a telescope, and then some other miscellaneous holiday-related items. This is modular as well. It doesn't really need to be, maybe just for easy transport, but this can come off very easily, just like that. You can see two 1x4 modified plates with the two studs holding that together. Really nice shape here. I love the way the roof comes together. It's well textured with the cheese slopes and has an interesting shape as well. Up top here, you can see how it sort of interlocks, and we've got this really cool chimney with all the different unique angles. Pretty neat. These roof panels, there's two of them, can be removed just like that. Once again, we've got some orange in there, and within there's some more holiday decorations. So you've got a wreath on that side. You can see the yellow window glass because it has yellow windows through the grill elements, and just beyond those wedge plates there. And then on this side, there's another holiday wreath along with the skull. So you've got a combination of Christmas and Halloween. Now, of course, all those holiday decorations, such as the Christmas wreaths, can be removed from the structures and put all over the grounds of the build. So you can convert this from Halloween into Christmas, which I think is awesome because you could decorate it based on the time of year. If it's December, you can have it set up as Christmas. If it's October, closer to Halloween, well, then you can have it set up as Halloween, which is pretty neat. And then, of course, we've got Santa Claus and the walking bathtub, barrel, shock, and lock. So yeah, there you go. Pretty awesome set. I like it. I'm so sorry, when I reassembled the City Hall, I accidentally put the roof on backward. I knelt down here and I was like, what is that clock doing facing me? That should be facing the other way. I'm really excited about placing this set on the shelves with all of the other Disney sets though. That's gonna be super cool. Generally, I think that this set is really well done. I mean, we get 8 minifigures in there. Maybe there could have been a couple more minifigures. I think an Oogie Boogie minifigure or Dr. Finkelstein in the wheelchair would have been super cool. I think that would make this set incredible because they're pretty big parts of this story. That would have been nice. $200, 2,193 pieces. Obviously, that price is going to be a little bit high here in Canada and Australia and other places in the world where prices are higher just based on exchange rates and stuff, but it's under 10 cents a piece in the USA. And you get 8 unique minifigures, so it's not too bad considering it's a Disney licensed movie. But maybe it could be like $10 or $20 cheaper. But you're always going to say that about any premium Lego set, right? In general, though, I think it's really well done. It's definitely a pretty neat set that displays so well, and it's from a very, very, very popular movie that I quite enjoyed. Did I watch the movie before building this or while building it? No, because it's August, but I definitely look forward to watching it in October, just like I do every year. Let's go place this thing. It's always a pleasure placing sets on these shelves just because there's so much room, especially after I took all those big sets upstairs and put them on top of the parts, cleared a bunch of space. So all I had to do was cycle a shelf of small stuff down, such as this little Disney train and the Cinderella carriage. I just brought that stuff down. That cleared an entire shelf. I raised up Mickey and Minnie and also the Walt Disney Tribute camera. And then I placed the Nightmare Before Christmas set right here with all the minifigures in front. I just like having them like that. I mean, I could pose them in the set, but I just don't think you can see them as well. I like using the minifig stands and then you can see all the minifigures. I do that with all my displays. I just think it makes more sense. And we've got more open space in here, so that's good. We've got like an entire shelf down there and an entire cabinet there, like the bottom half of it. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. There we go, everybody. That is the new Nightmare Before Christmas set built and reviewed and placed here in the LEGO studio. Thank you so much for coming on by. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff coming out in the very near future. Bye for now.